Welcome. This is the introduction to trigonometry. This is lesson 1B. And I'd like to welcome everybody back again because we're going to get into some more basics and basic concepts that we have to discuss are conversions. Now let's talk about converting degrees to radians and radians to degrees. Now, if you have a circle here as such, right, and this circle, this is the initial side, and it goes all the way around one revolution, you have 360 degrees, which is equal to one revolution. However, if we have S right here, actually that will be considered an arc as such. Right, with the angle, the terminal side just keep going all the way around till it hits 360 degrees. Well, that's like a circumference of a circle, if you will, 2 pi r. But here is denoted by S is equal to what? 2 pi r. So we'll put 2 pi r equal to S because S is equal to r times theta, which is the formula for finding the arc of a circle. Here we plug that in. 2 pi r is equal to r times theta. And what do? We solve for theta, dividing both sides by r. And then we come up with this expression. Theta is equal to 2 pi radians. Now let's look at how this grows and derivates, right? Look at how this becomes an actual formula that we'll have to be using all along. If theta is equal to 2 pi radians, from this we have one revolution, like we said, is equal to 2 pi radians. Since one revolution is also equal to 360 degrees, 360 degrees is going to equal to 2 pi radians. And if we divide both sides by 2, then this is what we'll get. We'll get 180 is equal to what? Pi radians. Now, we'll be getting into the unit circle in the future. But if we go back here and the angle itself goes a quarter and then half. That actually 180 degrees here is pi. You see that? So 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. You see that? Now, taking this expression and dividing both sides by 180, we get 1 degree is equal to pi over 180 radians. Divide pi to both sides of the equation. 180 is equal to pi radians, again. And we're going to divide pi to both sides, which gives us 1 radian is equal to 180 degrees divided by pi. Right. Now, 60 degrees times 1 degree. Again, 1 degree is going to be equal to 1 degree is equal to pi over 80 radians, if you see this, right? So pi over 80 radians, we got 60 times pi over 180. This is actually really 60 pi divided by 180 radians, which actually reduces down to what? Pi over 3 radians. You see this. This is very, very important because now we're growing and we're getting more knowledge, we're developing our basics so we can go into the more advanced stuff. As I said before, when we talk about special angles, triangles, and the cases, we're going to be developing and building the unit circle in the near future. Let's talk about 150 degrees. Well, 150 degrees times 1 degree, which that 1 degree you want to convert to radians, which is pi over 180. It'll be 150 times pi over 180 radians, which is going to give you, actually this is going to reduce down, isn't it? 150 pi over 180 radians is going to equal to 5 pi divided by 6 radians. That is your solution to this problem. Let's do one more for degrees. If we have negative 45 degrees, take negative 45 degrees times 1 degree. Again, 1 degree is equal to pi over 180 degrees radians. So negative 45 times pi over 180 degree radians will also simplify down. Simplify that to negative pi over 4 radians. This is how you convert degrees from degrees to radians. Now let's look at converting radians to degrees. If we have pi over 6 times 1 radian, in this case, pi over 6 times 180 degrees divided by pi, and actually when this cross cancels out, right, the pi's, we have 180 degrees divided by 6, that's going to give you what? That's going to give you 30 degrees. Everybody see that? Very simple. Let's go to the next one. 3 pi divided by 2 times 1 radian is equal to 3 pi divided by 2 times, of course, 1 radian is equal to 180 divided by pi. If we cross cancel this out, and of course multiply 3 times 180 divided by 3 times 180 divided by 2, we get 270 degrees. 270 degrees for our solution. Any questions? We'll move on to the last one. Negative 3/4 pi is equal to negative 3/4 pi times 1 radian is equal to negative 3/4 pi, or 3 times pi over 4, either way, times 180 over pi. Again, these cross cancels out, and then you multiply, of course, you simplify this. Negative 3 times 180 divided by 4 will give you negative 135 degrees. Now, just observe the commonly known angles here on the other whiteboard. And this is very important because your professor will ask you to know these things. And of course, you will be developing the unit circle and calculating values, right, for trigonometric functions. So basically, look at this, observe this, copy this down, make this part of your notebook, put it in the back of your notebook, make it so you're able to reach this material, these notes, very, very easily to help you accommodate and also complete assignments. Right? So this will definitely supplement your work and help you to be successful. This concludes our edition of the lesson of converting radians to degrees and degrees to radians. We'll see you soon. Have a good day.